Please get your math folder and take out pages 21 and 22 is on the back. Today you're also going to need, in addition to a pencil, you'll need crayons, and you will also need scissors and glue to complete the back side. This page has a picture of a graph, and we have some pictures of animals, and we have a grid. On a graph, a lot of times what they do is they'll have numbers on the side. This one doesn't have any numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and add some numbers. And at the bottom they have labels, okay? And graphs are used for all kinds of things. You'll see them all over the place, and they're very commonly used. And it's an easy way to look at something and say, oh, someone has sorted these items, and this is how many there are of each. So for this graph, they've sorted the animals by sea, air, and land. So if I look at it, they only had one fish. They had 2 air animals, and they had 3 land animals. So this group here, the land, is the group that had the most animals in it. So what they'd like me to do is I'm going to go ahead and circle this. And I know that this group had the most because I can look easily at my graph and I can see that this column goes up the highest. And then I can look straight over and see that it has 3. This group has 2, and this group only had 1. Now, what you also need to do today, and I'm not going to do it on the computer, but I'd like for you to do it at home, is color the pictures of the animals, okay? So have fun coloring the animals. You can color them any way you want, but make sure you've circled the largest group. All right? Now I'm going to flip over on the back, and this is where you're going to need your glue sticks and your scissors. You're going to cut out the items at the bottom here. It looks like we have a water bottle, a baseball cap, a lunchbox, and a larger water bottle. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at this graph. So this is an empty graph. It does have a key down here, and it's telling me that I'm going to be doing this graph and sorting the items by the color. I'm going to sort them by red, blue or purple, and green. So you need to cut out these items and you need to put them in the right group. So this first item is going to go into the green column. The baseball cap will go into the blue or purple column. The lunchbox will go to the red. And this other water bottle will go up here. So mine's a little bit complicated to see, but let's pretend that I've cut these items out. So I have one item here, one item here, and I have a baseball caps here, and the lunchbox is here. If I look at this graph now that I've completed it, I know that I have the most green items because the green column goes up the highest. And remember, over on the side sometimes they have the numbers. So this the first row represents 1, then we have 2, and then up here we would have 3. I don't have 3 of any items, but I have 2 green items. I have the most of the green. All right, that's all we're doing for today. That was just practicing sorting and learning about graphs. You can finish up your page when you're all done, stick it in your math folder.